Okay, well, it's been a couple days. I am working on the shifter. I'm sorry, the clutch and pedal assembly that goes here. Shifter's going to come after that. I'm thinking about making it clamp onto here or wherever I want, but I want to make it slide adjustable, so I'm going to use another piece of the exercise equipment, and I'm thinking that this could weld on just like that if I can get it level. But I got to clean this one up a little. I had just cut it off with a saw, and that's all I did. Oop, this is the one we Bob machined the bushings in, and I think that'd be pretty cool if this was adjustable. Sucking on candies. I haven't today on what is it, on the September 28th, I haven't smoked in 3 years. So I'm going to center this and clean it up and mark it, grind off the white powder coat, maybe sandblast it, clean this one up, level it off, and buzz it together. And I'll get another one of these brackets from my friend Rich over in Goffstown. Okay, back in a minute. Looks pretty good. Got the bottom okay. I like how that side came out. Ooh, two little balls of splatter right there. I'm gonna sandblast it. It's red hot. It is just a hair crooked, but nothing that'll kill me. That's why it's adjustable. I like that idea. Alright, gotta blast it. I told Rich I would bring this elbow back. He wants it. I need this bracket, and I need 7 inches of this tube. This is the one for the shifter when I get there. So I'm going to cut it with a saw. Hopefully I can do it with one hand, right? There you go. So there's my shifter tube bracket. I'll bring this back to Rich. Might even do that today. We'll see. That is going to come off the center pole like that and go to my shifter. And it's also going to be adjustable. Hold on, let me get this thing straight. There we go, it's something like that. I have to make this mount to, awesome. I have to make this mount to the end of this at the correct angle while it's in that, and that reaches back to that. But I gotta go see Rich and get some more of these because it's the only one I got left. And I need a top for this one, and I need a bottom for this one. How cool is that? Everything's removable. Gym equipment. Alright, now I have these too. I want to clean these up. These are the two that were up the sides of one of the other tubes I had. I want to use this somewhere along the lines of a pin bolt or something to go through here. Not removable. Something that would connect to the frame so I could just lift up the front end, throw it on a hitch, throw a pin through this, and I could tow the trike anywhere without even driving it. Just tow it along with you, you know, if you want to go for a ride and the wife doesn't. So you get where you want to go and then you go for a ride. But I don't want to make it too ugly. I might even attach it to that. That might be a good idea. Then it would be removable again. Go figure. Alright. Having fun. See what else I can make. Getting old. Now why would I want this rusty, crusty, corroded pedal assembly? Well, the reason I want it is that hook. And if I grind this little weld flat, that hook comes right off. And I can use it on my pedal assembly. So I don't have to make one. And it's factory. So what the hell. Let's grind that off. Okay, well I have my clutch hook on, and it's welded even down through the hole all the way, both sides. And it's on a kind of cantilever here where my pedal would be here, and you would push it forward, you know, and it would yank on the hook to pull the clutch cable. But what I need is a backstop to prevent it from doing that. And I'm going, what kind of hell am I going to use for metal? And I'm looking at my backup hockey stick here. Bing! There you go. I'm going to cut that off and buzz it in there in the right spot with the hook. The hook should actually be flat with this. So the hook will be about right there. And this will go there. And yes, I know it's cast steel. Don't worry about it. So that's what I'm going to shoot for. Let's cut up this hockey stick and make it my backstop for my clutch. Make it original. And if I have to put a set screw or something in there and make it, you know, back adjustable versus hitting the block there, so be it. Thought it was a cool idea. Where do I want to cut it? Oh, I want to cut it right below, right above the arm, right there. Pretty cool. Can't put too much in here because I have a steel rod that comes down off of that. As soon as I make it, I'd like to pick it up, but it's hot. Let's see. Hot, hot, hot. Woo! Got the other side. Nailed it all the way around. It's pretty good. I'm going to cool it off first. Maybe sandblast it again. And see what I can do now. See if I can put it back on without burning myself, right? Yeah, it's hot. I just used a needle nose, you know. Duh. or drop it. One of the two. Yeah, that puppy's hot. Woohoo! And I've done this enough times to know what kind of angle I need to hit. And if you consider, I moved this hook off center probably about 3/4 of an inch that way, so there's going to be more of a pull. From here to here is where the pedal goes, so I'm going to have like 3 inches of pull. I think I measured it was like 2.5. And the standard one I think was 1.5 inches, 1 3/4, so I'm going to have a lot more pull from the factory hook, but this is my hockey stick backstop for the clutch cable, the clutch pedal. And my 1-inch bar comes off here and then tilts down and spreads out, and that becomes my pedals. But I'm going to cool this thing off and sandblast it and put it back together and see what else I can do. Okay, well, here's my backstop. There's my hook. You can see it right there. And I got plenty of meat to pull. I can go this way up to about there, which that's a good 3 inches of distance. And there's my hockey stick backstop. The clutch cable will go all the way down to that right there. Yeah, sure, I could go hydraulic for a couple $100, but I always like the mechanical. Never had any problems with it. No oil to leak, nothing. It's just the cable. This is a factory clutch cable. Actually saved the one from the first frame that Richie Pete gave me. This is it. It's a little frayed right there, but you got to cut it anyway. How cool is that? Plenty of pull. So, up next, gotta make some damn pedals. And on this side, I gotta make a brake. That is hydraulic. How we're gonna do that? Not sure yet. We'll see. Maybe put the piston back here, or put the piston back here, and find a way to connect it. But just one step closer. Cool. I'm going in. You have a good night. Welded on those two brackets underneath with a 1/2 inch hole. This is actually a bolt and threaded rod and some 1/2 inch nuts Dad had in the stuff he gave me. I welded it here and here and here. And there's about a 2-inch gap between the thing. The deal is I'm going to have a tube that fits between here, goes up and goes under the front tire, and then just hooks onto a hitch. One of my ideas. But I was here and I did it. So what? Fine. You could also hang a deck from the bottom of that if I had to, meaning a shelf, so if you put your leg down you don't get swallowed under the trike. But I'm going to put a T-bar on mine, and I'll show you what a T-bar is. This thing does a wheelie the second you take the front end off. Of course, because I have no weight in the front. Yeehaw! So I don't want to wreck that. I'm going to put it down nice and easy. Now that's it. Have a good night. I'm going in. Of course, now the clutch works, right?